out there, my young Padawan. You're right. That was nice. It would have been a lot nicer if you could hear me talking in the back. So, now you can. That is, I would say, 80% of the show is me carrying a whole lot of nothing with myself. So, now we're here. It's early as fuck, but again, I think that you're right. I think that all beans or no beans, do it or don't, make the content or don't make the content, but don't guard the bed silently. I I agree. I agree. So I'm not going to. We're going to jump right back in to our little resource grind with Herbert. Um, I let him hit his full infection while I was resetting up the stream and making some coffee. So we're through that. Let's go ahead and continue. We don't need a Harville save. We need Herbert Richard Smithson. Yeah. It's not Herbert Richard. It's not Herbert Richards. It's not Herbert Richard Smith. It's not Herbert Richard. Oh, yeah, I guess it is Herbert Richard Smithson. Yeah, I was going to say Herbert Richards. Never mind. It's a mouthful. This is our guy. We lost our other guy, our other hardcore save, to... What did we die to? Something horrific? I honestly don't. Like a goldfish. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. So we need to run around and gather as much materials and resources as we can so that we can try and get Herbert built back up to where Aoeos was. Gotta take a minute to blow some bubbles. It might be Samantha's favorite part of the whole stream. Huh. Or not. So it looks like we might be inside of the inn. Which, I don't mind. I don't mind if we're in here. If we're in the inn, we're gonna need to go in and find out who else we can talk to in the area. But for now, we're gonna continue on our little grind. Now that I'm here, now that we're doing this, we're gonna start exploring. We're gonna start looking through this whole area, trying to see if we can get some magic established. Last time we decided to try and venture our way into the Holy Conflux Path in the side of the Purple Mountain, and I think we got killed by like a plasma bug or some shit. It wasn't great, so we're gonna try not repeat that this time. Rest in peace, Aoeos. If only there was a little graveyard of all of the people that you lost that would pop in. That would be cool. They're like, here's all the characters that you put in our world. Idiot. You're like, oh man. I do and don't want to know how well I'm doing. Oh, it's gonna get cold. Shit. The lantern's not gonna be enough. So we're gonna have to start carrying a torch with us. Still not gonna be enough. Oh. Ooh-wee. So we're gonna have to get ourselves some fur-lined clothing. And unfortunately, that's going to require nothing else but silver. So if we're going to be battling the elements, I think we could take 6 in-game days to battle the elements the right way. God, I sure hate to start it with this, but it's winter and we're going to freeze to death if we don't get our gear in order, and we do not have our gear in order. All we have is a fur tent, and while we could use that to get from where we're going, or, yeah, we can get from where we're going there and sort of run back and forth like a little halfway point, but I don't want to have to worry about long dark style thermal mechanics currently. If we could wrap ourselves up in some fur and continue on our merry way, I would prefer to do that, even if it takes 6 days. Because I imagine there's not a whole lot worse than freezing to death when you're like running on your way, getting close to wherever it is that you're headed. Oh, did I not change the name of this? Can I change the name of it now? Edit. We're going to edit this, because we're no longer silent micing. So let's do full beans. Full beans. It would be, what are we, time for a journey part 3 on this, technically? If we wanted to get crazy. I don't really see a whole lot of reason to, but we can. Try and keep it consistent, so that if I ever wanted to look back on this, I could. Not that I feel like I do, but I like that. That's fine. That, blam. Save it up. Video's updated. Time for a journey part 3. Motherfucking money, son. Let's get going. Soon enough, Samantha will join us. Our always audience member. She is probably dead asleep, because it is early as fuck. But I couldn't sleep anymore, so I had to get started. I feel like we're definitely going to need some fur gear. I don't want to have to worry about freezing to death while we run around and explore a little bit.
Is there something
Hello,
you need?
Doran. How are you? Let's look at the price of all of this. It's going to be exorbitant. Great. 100 for the boots, 225 for the armor, 100 for the helmet. You, sir, are a bastard. I'm over here freezing to death, and you're going to rip me off? That's not very nice. Do we really have 0 monies on us? Ooh, that's also not nice. You know what? You can have this, you can have this. And you're still going to pay me for buying stuff. How dare you make me buy things. So we're going to head on over here to the bank. This is key to our success throughout this game. I don't know how much water we have. I don't really give a shit. Now we've got more than enough. Let's crack this campfire open. Bam. Let's go ahead and start with some warm potions. Oh, they're making us so warm. Do you feel it? Oh, yeah. Oh. So good. Now, while also increasing fire damage and resistance, they are worth a lovely little sum of money that we're going to use to fuel our ever-growing outward empire. This isn't quite Swampy Crest levels of empire, but we will get there. We will get there nonetheless. Let me see. We've got some fur armor. We're going to need... What do we need? 325. 425 total. Okay. So that's the number we're shooting for, $425. All right. Silvers, I guess. If you want it to be accurate. And goddamn if we don't want to be accurate. Helmy, your rug is crooked and it's driving me fucking insane.
Hey there.
Is there a rug straightening mechanic? Can I get that in like an ability? Can you teach me how to Dougie or clean? Teach me how to clean. And then teach yourself. And then straighten your fucking rug. She's like, I make millions just sitting here. I do nothing but grab potion ingredients. I go to a cave, grab these fucking same mushrooms, and you just pay for them. We sure do. We sure do. So we only want to get the same amount that we're going to use, so that way none of them go bad in between what we're doing. Look at you. What is this? A ghost eye. Ooh. Help me. Give me your stuff, woman. And now we're going to head on over here and get the last of our potion resources that we needed.
Greetings, friend.
Soroboria, blah, 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 blah. You're that guy. We've got an emerald. We've got an adventurer backpack. We're going to need to come back for that right the fuck now. I want it. I want to be able to roll with it. I want all the oil. I don't know why I said less. Always. Goodbye. Now, we're going to skip our happy ass. Very old ass. Very old. But we are spry. Nonetheless. I would argue that we may in fact be ancient. But, you know. We'll leave that up to the people to decide. We do have water, so let's grab a drink. We do have food. What happened to all of our food? It expired. We could crush this tartine. This is going to be our source of staying warm. Tartine gives us, what is that? Yeah, a cold resist buff. We're just going to eat it up because it's almost expired anyway. And I hate to let it go to waste, even though it's not real. And who gives a fuck? I give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. Pay attention. There's going to be a lot of coming in hot today. A lot of cussing. A lot of piss. And probably some vinegar. But I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like we're all going to get through it together. There's definitely going to be salt. But the salt is more to do with the meats than it is to do with my mood. And believe me, we don't want me in a bad mood. I'll walk Herbert off a cliff. I'm just kidding. I don't think we actually could if we wanted to. He can't even swim, the poor guy. Poor Herbert. On the plus side, we did get to go to that starfish cave last night, and it did have stuff inside of it, as well as a pistol shrimp, the one from the beach, and so I just sort of let him do his shrimp thing, and we walked slowly away, after we stole all of his stuff, of course. It seems like despite my best effort, we continue to collect arrows and manage to keep them on our person. Really annoying. So we're going to start using a bow so that I can burn up these arrows. And it'll help me get good at the bow in this game, which sounds awesome. I don't see any reason we wouldn't want to do that. There's probably going to be at least one time when the bow is going to be really useful to have. Maybe we shouldn't have burned all of our oil, but I think we're going to do 2 cycles anyway, so we'll be alright.
Is there something you need?
There's always something I need, Doran, you crazy fuck. How dare you? I'll kill you, Doran. Take 21 of these. Give me the same money. Thank God for inflation. Or I guess lack thereof in this case. It's very nice. So now we have 196. We need 425. We're well on our way. Let's go drop our extra weight up here. I want to get that adventurer backpack from the trader before he switches his inventory out. I don't know if he does it more or less. I think he does it more often than the rest of the town. I think he does it every 2 days or something. I don't know why I think that. I don't actually have any evidence to think that, but I feel like his inventory swap out's going to be different. Or no, what it is, that's what it is. Maybe it cycles every 3 days, but it changes. That might be the difference between his and the other townspeople. He'll get modified items a lot more often. I want to kind of keep a good stash of everything, so we're going to try and... I don't think we're going to run out and mine. We're going to do a lot of resourcey stuff. $196. So technically we do have $296 with our gold bar, but we're not going to count that. That's going to be our savings account, I think. Do we not have a bow and arrow? Oh, right. Aoeos is dead. We don't have a bow and arrow. Oh my god, that makes me so fucking sad. It's like realizing that your favorite Muppet died of AIDS. And you're like, I didn't know Muppets could get AIDS. What the fuck? When Aoeos died to that plasma shrimp or whatever the hell, I wonder what it's called. If the electric one is a pistol shrimp, what's the fucking purple one called? The fuck your mouth shrimp? Because I don't like it either. I'm not a fan. My mouth is for eating. I don't think we're going to collect any crab eye. I think we're going to leave the crab eye. I do want all the gawberries. We're going to make some tartine and probably some meat stew at a certain point, but these are crab eye. Fuck.
I take it you've heard the news? I've got one the heroic king. Listen.
Good choice. Go chase your own dreams. Yeah, how about that? How about this? I'm gonna miss you. See you later. Bye. Get out.
If you have the courage to face the Abrasar Desert, I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, I have courage, buddy. We'll be there. We're going there. I'll go there right now. I'll drop it. I'll get naked and go to the desert. No.
I guess this is goodbye. I'll miss it too. Risa, all right? Listen, excellent.
I'll think about it.
The whole mission is about have discipline.
We're going to meet a lad.
If you do want to
that's our
once
goal.
in the marsh, follow the
Except
pilgrim
we're
road.
old now, so we might not try to kill him. We might try to just hang out with him and be like, "What's up, lad? Oh, you ascended to a god. I'm old. I'd like to know how to do that." See, Aoeos was playing the young man's game of trying to conquer and topple the oligarch. Or, well, what would he be? What classification system would you use for a guy that has become a god? Is that a cult? Is that just a cult whose god actually ascended? I feel like these people are in a cult. We're still going to go worship Elat. We're still going to go check it out. I'd love to see
Is there
their
something
god.
you need?
I want to buy. I want to buy, my friends. Yes. Oh, I like to buy. What do you have for me? Actually, that I could use. We're going to need all your linen for that cycle. And we're going to need... We could start on this stuff. We could go ahead and just grab a pair of boots. Call it good. We have 91. Let's go sleep. I'm going to go cry about how much you charge me for those boots. That way, also, if we get all of our fur gear in order, we'll have it for the next winter, which is really important because we're going to play to the next winter. We're not only going to just play to the next winter, we're going to play until we get to Elat, to the desert, and to the Bren. I'm going to call it Bren until I remember the name or somebody tells me that's not the name of that city. Bren! Excellent. So we're not going to carry this around. It's heavy, but we do want to keep building it up. We need all of it. We can make some jam. We need to get some bread. We have 91 fucking coins. Damn it. I think we need to make some meat stew, which means we got to go out and kill some hyena. We're also going to need the predator bones, so we can do that while we're out. Because I'm tired of using this machete. We need to get our gear back squared away. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult climb. After Aoeos died and I cried sad tears, we spawned in Herbert, and he's been really doing well for us. He's getting us back on track. He's a lot more willing to grind than Aoeos was, so that's good for him and us. He's old but spry. Alright. I really would love to get the mask. There is a mask that drops off of white pearl birds? Are there any other color pearl bird? Anyway, it drops off of pearl birds rarely, very, very, very rarely. And it makes it so when you pop it on, I think we can run faster or longer, one of the two. And either way, we want that mask. So we're going to go have to subject ourselves to some bird torture right now. I don't like their little razor beaks. I think we bought all that linen and didn't stash it so we can make band-aids, which we're going to need. We also want their meat. The eggs less so. The eggs for now I don't care as much about. They're good, but if we're making meat stew, then we don't need to worry about collecting a bunch of eggs and doing all that. The meat stew's easy. The Gaberry tartine's easy. There's lots of berries out here, and we'll hit a lot of those as we search for birds and other stuff. We want to make sure we don't freeze to death, which is the whole point of us getting all of that stuff together. Because you can see immediately as we come outside now, our temperature seems to just be plummeting. And I think it's hot enough, or it's cold enough, sorry, to where it's, yeah, look at it, a torch does nothing. It's like, oh, you wanted to warm up? Fuck you. So, that's good. It's good that we essentially have a timer that I'm going to forget to pay attention to and freeze us to death. So we're not going to go far, is my point. We're going to go out here, we're going to do the bird loop, we're going to look for, is that empty? Really? Who keeps putting stuff in here? The bandits are like, dude, we find this awesome stash spot, we put things in it, and this dickhead keeps taking it. Maybe that's why they attack us. They're like, you keep stealing our shit, dude! Yeah, I do, and I'm gonna. Okay. We need to kill a pearl bird. It's got to be around here. If it's not... Where's your friend? Are you by yourself? Did you make a critical mistake? I don't believe it. Where's your friend? I don't believe it for a second. This is a trap. It's a trap! Oh, we have no water either. Oh, we're cold? The disease cold has been contracted? What the fuck? Oh, God. That doesn't sound good. Well, I guess we're not going to sit here and watch him. I was waiting for his friend. I guess I forgot immediately that it's cold. Like I said I was going to. At least I'm consistent. Shit. So we're going to grab the berries, I guess. There's the bird. Where's the bird? I hear him. I hear him. I hear him clucking. Where you at? Wow, literally right in front of me. He's like, hey, idiot, I'm trying to attack you, actually. Okay, okay, calm down, calm down. You made a critical mistake, bird. It will be your last. Damn it. And his bird egg's almost expired anyway. What a dick. Give us a rotten egg. It's not very nice. I don't want a rotten egg. I want a bird mask. Jerk. Is it actually expired? Oh no, okay. It just didn't have a timer when it was inside of him. Oh, yeah. Ew. So wait, could we use birds as chess for meat? If we just don't pick their meat up, does the timer not start? That might be a thing we're going to do to maximize how long we can use our meat for. We'll check that on the next pearl bird. I'll kill a bird, or a hyena, or whatever we come across right here, as long as it's not a wendigo. If it's a wendigo, I'm going to turn around and scream and run away. Like a bitch. Like a bitch. Ayy. Yeah, that's right. I said it all confident like that, too. But... don't think we're going to try and camp. Oh, we are going to freeze to death. Fuck, we just got to go back to town. We can't do anything right now. The fur equipment's going to be so paramount to our success. We could go slap the fur tent down and sleep in it, but I feel like if we're going to do that, why would we not just go back to town and sleep and then do stuff? Yeah, I know. I see I'm very cold. Thanks, game. I'm aware. The cold disease was the hint to sprint back to town, and then I'm like, oh, let's go over here and do some other stuff. It's like, no, we mean it. You're going to die. Okay. Understood. Cold means cold. As you would expect that it does. This game really makes me feel like an idiot. It's like, hey, it's going to get cold. You're like, oh yeah, cool. I know game cold. It's like, no, it's going to get really cold. Like, you know what cold is? How cold gets? That. You're like, I don't believe you. It's like, hey, guess what? You froze to death. Oh, okay. So you meant cold was cold? Got it. Idiot. The game means everything that it means. That's one thing that I respect about this game so much, is that it tells you what it is, and then it's like, we didn't mean halfway. And I appreciate that. They're willing to go all the way with their crazy shit. Yeah, warm us up in the town. I almost froze to death. Can I have your antler armor? Okay, never mind. I'll just go. He's like, get the fuck away from me, scrub. I'm gonna. Don't worry, I'm old, but I'm spry. Let me use this to warm up extra. No. Or are we just warming up at a steady rate anyway? I wonder if the cold disease is going to give us hypothermia. That might not be a good thing. In the long dark, if you get too cold, you get sick. And then if you get sick, you fucking die if you don't treat it. Or you can, depending on how much of a masochist you are and what difficulty level you're playing on. But I'm wondering how forgiving it is in this. I guess poor Herbert's going to be our guinea pig. Sorry, Herbert. I have to learn game mechanics, and you're it, buddy. You should take a little nap, and let's see what happens. Oh, look it, you warmed up. That's good. You chose life. Chose not to freeze to death in the night. I'm proud of you, Herbert. Yeah, they can knock you down, and they will. Enemies will sneak up on you when you're attacking the other one and beat the hell out of you. But I really like that they don't do the one at a time thing where they're like, we're just going to wait nice and casually for you to kill each one of us. It's like, nah, swarm me. Make it consequential for going in. They're like, you can go in, but you better be able to kill things quickly, because otherwise you will regret it. You can lock on enemies. Imagine not knowing that. You're like, what? You can do what? Oh, that was cool. We just floated down. See, he's spry. That's what I mean. He's old, but he's spry. I'll keep saying it because he is. Just a lot of berries there. Do we have 1 meat, 5 berries, 6 salt. We could make our stew. And we could make, I guess, look at, here we are back at the cooked egg. Maybe we could go make a cooked egg real quick. I did not realize that the management of cold was going to be so crazy. We could do the trick where we just sleep for 3 days. And then that way we could get the money that we need to buy the rest of our gear. We slept for just a little bit there. That sucks. This is going to suck. I'm sorry. But I really feel like it's going to put us back on our path. The fact that it's winter now all of a sudden is like, well, there goes just running around the fields and exploring like crazy people, because we'll freeze to death before we get halfway there. It's an insurmountable thought to think that I'm not going to walk out there, immediately see a bandit, and squat down. And if that's what kills us, because I'm like, oh, look at, what are they doing? Oh, we froze to death. Nah, we'll just get fur and move on. That way, we'll live. Don't worry, I'm going to intervene on my crazy for us. And unfortunately, it's going to cost us 3 loading screens, but it's okay. I can vamp for 3 loading screens, believe me. We're going to just jump right back into the bed. We're not going to waste any time running outside and checking stuff like I always do, where I'm like, oh, we slept for a day. That meant 3 days. Let's go back to the thing. I can't count the number of times that I have been like, I'm going to do the 3-day cycle sleep to reset the store inventory in the town. And then, oh, you know what we're going to miss out on right now is that adventure backpack. Ooh. But 35 versus 50, I guess we can just use our backpack. I do have the drop method figured out, so we'll be alright. Fuck the adventurer's backpack, that's what I say. We need more carry weight than 35 is realistically why I'm worried about it. We have a fur tent, we have 3 water bottles, and we have a lantern. There's no way we're carrying an adventurer's backpack. We'll be picking up 1 thing of predator bones and coming back. Just like last time with Aoeos. We're not doing that. To be fair, we did buy the fancy backpack that we're wearing with him. I guess the adventurer backpack is way fancier because it's 60. But I just feel like fancy means more storage, no matter what. Obviously, the game disagrees. They feel like dodge roll is better. And I mean, yeah, but also that. Now we roll. You know, it's not going anywhere. It's just here. As long as we win the encounter, this is the better backpack. If we're worried that we're going to lose and die, then we shouldn't be there anyway first, but also the adventure backpack would be better for that sort of adaptable survival situation. Did we do 3 full days, or is this 2 and I'm a fucking idiot? I think it's 2 and I'm dumb. Do you have oil? It's 2 and I'm dumb. I'll be back in a day. Sorry. I'm dumb. I'm old, but I'm spry. See, that's where the old part comes in. That's the excuse. It's not a good excuse, mind you, because I'm not actually old, but you don't know that. Maybe I'm ancient. You don't know me. Fucking dumb. I also... should we use it to adjust our time clock, too? We kind of need the full 3 cycles, because I don't know that we slept enough in one part of a day to where if we adjust the clock, that'll be enough to complete the 3rd day cycle. I don't know where we're at in time. So we do 3 solid days. That way we know the inventory reset. It's such a long loading screen. That's why it's easy to get distracted and be like, alright, we just sat through literal hell. So now, let's head out. It's like, no, you got to do that 2 more times. You're like, I completely forgot that was a thing because I don't want to. It's like, yeah, well, you shouldn't try and cheat the inventory in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna though because it's hardcore and we already died once, so I need potions. Just 1 more run. Just a little more. Because I just don't want us to freeze to death. This fur is going to help us. We've got to buy a weapon. We've got to modify that weapon and a normal shield to get some fang stuff. So we can at least do some damage. Nice armor. Hey, dude, guess what? I'm old too. Hey, I'm older than you. Hey, give me your clothes. I want that trader outfit. It's expensive, but it increases our inventory slots by 8. I want you to not interrupt me, Doran. I'm very touchy about that. Let's see. Yeah, there's our thick oil. Thick. Oh, it's thick. Oh. Thick store for the thick. I think we might be able to afford buying all of our potion ingredients in 1 run, which is good. It always sucks having to come back and pick more up. 4 and 3 turnips? You fucking cheapskate. Ugh. Well, I guess we only want 3 star mushrooms then. There's no point in overstocking. Because by the time she stocks up on more, what do you got here? Some firefly powder. Nice. Okay, bye. Let's go see what our trader has real quick.
Greetings, friend.
I did an action roll. He's like, no, you didn't. It was so fast, you'd never see me. I'd roll right past you. Sure you would, Grandpa. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, it's definitely a good day. Welcome to the show. It was going without you. Nice of you to stop in. No. But yeah, it is a good day. It's a great day. Sure. How much water do we have? I don't care. We need salt water. There. Let's make ourselves some potions. 1, 2, 3. Some warm. I really wish warm potions did what they suggested they do, which would be warm you, but, you know, it's okay. I'm not mad at the game for lying to me with its title of potion. How much oil did we get? Damn, look at us, thick oil. For days. Hello, Doran. I'm back. This time I'm here to take all of your money.
Is there something you need?
Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. We might need something. I don't know. Here. What do you got? What do you got, Doran? 216. That's good. We bought boots. We're gonna buy the chest piece. No. Are we? We're gonna buy the helmet. Yeah. And then on this next cycle we'll buy the chest piece. And then that'll be the last thing we have to do here so that we don't freeze to death out in the world, because I don't want to. Loud Hammer, I need things, man.
What can I
need
do
some
for
stuff
you?
and some
Alright.
things. Alright. You got it? Because I don't want to go fight bandits in the cold for a sword and a shield. But you've got it. Oh my. Look at you and your giant iron key. You beautiful bastard. Do we want this? And also, do we want an axe, a mace, or a sword? We want this shield. I feel like both the axe and the sword were awesome. We've tried Fang versions of both of those. Speaking of which, if we had Fang versions of both of those, where the hell are they? Because that means we didn't play 2 characters. I mean 3 characters. I have a machete, so I definitely don't have Fang weapons on this guy. Oh, I remember. Okay, so we had a Fang axe and a Fang shield. We got jumped by bandits. They won. They took it. Then we made the sword. That's right. Okay, that's right. And then we died. It's all coming back to me. I wish it wasn't. So, let's look at the difference. We have pretty much the same attack speed. This is more impact. I feel like we're going for the axe. Oh, I would love to get a Fang giant key. I wonder if that's a thing. Probably not. What does this unlock? Doesn't this unlock something? We get the giant iron key. There's a reason we want this. I can't remember what it is though, so we're not going to waste money on it. It's expensive as hell. We don't even have the money if we wanted it. So let's get this. We should have enough linen to do what we want. I think that's all we need from you, Loudhammer. We're going to take the axe this time. I liked the axe. It was really nice. And I think... Let's see. I think we're going to put this on really quick. And then we're going to put a machete in it. We're going to put a shield in it. Put a torch. No. Oops. Primitive satchel. Primitive satchel. And then we'll drop it back off. That way we just have a little quick starter kit if we die and need stuff. We have at least a sword, a shield, and a torch, and a flint and steel. Bare basics to hit, grab a water skin, and maybe we'll add more to it and sort of fill it up as we get back. That way, just in case, we have a quick, bug out bag, so to speak. Like, oh god, we're about to die, we need our stuff bag. We don't have any more potion ingredients. We do have our helmet. I think we have enough predator bones to make our axe. And we'll just carry the... Nah, I wanna modify this stuff when they're brand new. And I'd kind of like to do it together. And I'd kind of like to do it when we get our first stuff. Well, one fell swoop, you know what I mean? So we're going to take all of our cool stuff. Did we not put the machete in? Or do we have an extra one? Looks like we have an extra one. That's great. Because we're actually not going to use the axe just yet. We're going to go out and kill some hyenas with a machete. That way it can take the brunt of the damage. It can take all of that nonsense. We'll probably make another plank shield really quick. So we're going to need to get some wood. Is it 3? I can't remember. Oh, it's 1. Oh, it's 2. That's brutal. I guess that makes sense. It wouldn't be more wood than it would be. Alright, whatever. RPG logic. I like how the game and I always argue the, importance of RPG logic. I'm like, would this and this make sense? And the game's like, nah, because of this. Extra cloth. I'm like, okay, RPG logic, you win. It's dumb. But it's really enjoyable. The way that they balanced this game out, they took a lot of time and effort to do it. You can see it. It's thoughtful, and I appreciate that. So we still have extra torches. We don't need to worry about that. We've got all of this. Did we drop our mask off? We did. We've got that astral potion in there for some reason. I'm gonna grab this other egg. We need to get another flint and steel out. We could go throw a bedroll and one of our extra water skins in that pouch like I wanted to. That's actually a great idea. How tired are we? We're not tired at all. Because we're old, but we're spry. Yeah. Oh. I don't think this matters. We can't fall anyway, could we? No. Yeah. It's just always when you run along the wrong side of the fence on a cliff. No. I want to live. 1, 2, 3. Disassemble this really quick so we can use the campfire. And then we're going to clean some water. We can use the salt. I bet we could have found a way to do all of those together. Maybe not. Now we've got plenty of clean water. We'll throw our alchemy station or our bank back down on the fire, because it will continue to pay us indefinitely as long as we don't be stupid, pick it up, and then die with it out in the world. Because that will be a very hard end to our run. We need to drop the extra stuff off in our little satchel. So I wanted, what did I want to put in there? Another water pouch. Move that to my pocket. And an improvised bedroll. Move that to my pocket. And then we drop this. Pick this up. Plop that down. Alright, it's pretty much a bug out bag now. It's got full water, so that we don't have to worry. The only thing that it's missing is food, because it's going to spoil. So when I go to bug out, if we die, you are overweight, Herbert. You need to get it together, buddy. That way we can just pick it up and run.
Greetings,
More
friend.
or less. Very little preparation. What do you have for us, guy? Got a whole lot of nothing that I want to spend this money on. I want that trader gear, though. I guess while we're... Oh, look, it does provide cold weather. Looks like we're buying trader gear. Oh, wait, but we're going to have fur armor. Maybe, okay, trader gear, let's think about this. We could theoretically use both sets of armor. We can use the trader gear when we want to just run around, and then the fur armor when we're going to go out to fight bandits, clear caves, stuff like that, where we know we're going to take hits. So I'm going to go ahead and justify this away because I really like the set, and we're going to buy it. Blah, 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 blah. Reasons, put it on. Herbert is completed. But that gives us a hell of a lot more inventory space to deal with in our pocket. We have some cold weather defense, and I kind of want to check that out and see how effective it is. I don't want to run around with an extra set of clothes on us, but we're going to do it because I don't feel like turning around and loading again. I'm going to try and always parkour mentality in this game. Always look forward as often as you can. But we can't full parkour mentality because when we forget a bottle of water and we're going out, we've got to go back. I'm not crazy. Parkour mentality, but survival mentality more so, you know. We need to get some money and get our skills from our trainers so that we can have Herbert be a badass right off the rip. He'll have his armor, his fang gear, and if we can get him a couple of skills, oh, he'll be doing nice. A lot better than he currently is. He might well be the spryest old man on the planet. I mean, we don't technically know what planet this is on. I would argue it's not Earth because these people are obviously descended from Muppets. So maybe it's some weird, like, alternate reality where the Muppets on Sesame Street and the Muppet Show, like all of those, maybe they like got together on a spaceship and left, and then eventually became like people. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how it went because these people look weird. They're like little Muppet people to me. They're adorable, but not quite. Not quite. So we're gonna say this is not Earth, and that the Muppets had sex in space to make these guys. That sounds like a good headcanon. It sounds like a good, healthy, mentally stable headcanon. The Muppets made these guys. Everyone's like, what? I'm sorry. You know the Outward game? It's like a sequel to the Muppet Show. They're like, what? I don't think it is. They're like, well, I feel like my reasoning's pretty sound. Have you seen those guys? They're Muppets. Muppet. And that's not an insult. Muppets are awesome. But they are. They're little Mups. That thing is so cool. You're awesome. Never stop being awesome, Troglodyte. I'm sorry that we have to come in here and murder a bunch of you right now, but we're standing here, and what else am I going to do? Not come in? Wait. Fang gear. Fang gear. That's right. That's right. We can only... Ah, that sucks. We can only kill hyenas. Well, let's go to the hyena den then, and at least get some hyena killing done. I want to fight something. I immediately was like, let's go for a cave, but we can't because we don't have the gear. Well, we could. It wouldn't be that hard of a fight, but... Excuse me. You weird little chicken thing. Can you hold on while I get a shield out? Thanks. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. Don't let anyone tell you you're not awesome. I'm totally going to kick you right now. Come here. Come here. Get kicked! It's like, fuck that. Yeah, I stabbed you. What'd you think was going to happen? Huh? Come here. Here, chicken. Give us a mask. Reward me. No. We get nothing and like it. It's okay. I do. I liked it. Oh, we're cold. Shit. Hey, you guys know where I can get warm? Could I take your armor? You got some fur stuff, maybe? I'm kind of hard up right now. I'm going to admit, I feel like maybe I should just fight you both. But I only have a machete, so I'm not going to. But I really want to. Oh, you've got a bow and arrow. Shit, we can't do this. That guy's going to stand back and spam us till we're dead. Nope, 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 nope. They're like, we can see you. It's winter. You kind of stand out. Now, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. I'm invisible. La, 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 la. Was that one celebrity that was talking about they can go invisible or something? It's a Charlie Sheen. I feel like that's a Charlie Sheen thing. Oh, we stunned it and then missed it. Oh, we should have blocked that. Damn it. There it is. Oh, we got infected. Damn it. Is there a way to cure infection? Oh, we need to do it. We can't be cold and infected. That was a spite infection. He infected us out of spite because we were going to kill him. 3% of your health. What do we do about it? Our needs. Our needs! I have a mighty need! And it seems to be to get our infection cured. Hey, yeah, you guys know what would you do theoretically if you had an intimate moment with a hyena? They're like, did you have sex with it? You're like, no, it attacked me. They're like, well, you're like, it's also intimate, to be fair. Like, that's a weird way to say it. You're like, yeah, no, that's why I did it. Antiseptic? Question mark? They're like, no, you get to die. We're going to let the infection take you. You're too weird for this world. Poor Herbert. He never stood a chance with me at the helm. Poor Herbert. I bet I have time to go get a cup of coffee right now during this loading screen. Let's do it. Okay. I think I missed it by about 45 seconds. If I had ran right when it started, I might have made it. It's okay. It is alright. We will persevere through this freezing time. Hey, our body temperature's back to normal. Fuck yeah, it is. Of course it is. Wait. I'm like a goldfish. I totally forgot why we came back. We could make some meat stew that we need for healing. Fang gear. That's why. We're gonna get fang gear. At least a weapon. At least a weapon. Because I can start using that. And we can actually maybe do some damage to some enemy mobs. Because if we get overwhelmed by hyena and we're not killing them, they're just, I mean, obviously, they're just going to kill us. We have an infection. So we might as well go hyena it up. It's not like they can double infect us. Can they? Can they double infect us? It doesn't matter even if they can. We've got the infection. I'm just going to let it take its course. It hopefully doesn't kill us, which it might. Oh, we have enough predator bones to do everything. What was I waiting for? And also, scaled leather. I think I need 3 of these. Oh, what was that dude saying yesterday? He was like, oh, you use scaled leather to make a thing. Da-da-da, it's this. And I can't remember what it is. Shit. I don't think we need hide or iron, but I'm going to grab it just in case. So let's craft our... Did we get the shield? Hopefully we got the shield. Did we? Did I not pick up the axe or the shield? Idiot. Got all the gear to modify it all, and then was like, never mind. Oh, we got a gun in this playthrough. That's cool. So now we've got our shield and our axe. Let's modify both of them and start using our gear. Fang axe? Yeah. Duh. And we're going to need to make a fang shield as well. So that's going to be a shield, some predator bones, and some linen. Fang shield. Done. So now we've got some weapons at least. Some basic weapons, and that means we can stash our second machete and oh, it's not on us. We have to actually unequip it first. Damn it. So let's transfer these old weapons away. I don't feel like we're going to use this. It has a weight of 1 and every pound counts, so let's drop the dagger. We do have the skill to use the dagger, but I feel like we're still not going to use it for a little bit. We can put our little reserve of bones away. I thought we had way less predator bones than that, but it looks like this morning I actually did grind a little bit when I was not paying too much attention. So that's good. That's good. We have 2, we can make 3 stews, we can make 9 meat stew. So let's drop all of the salt except for 3 of them. That's the wrong way. How many do we have total? 21. 21. Okay. This maybe. Do we have bread? We don't. So we can't. Maybe we can make it into jam and it'll reset the timer on it, the extras. So let's go make some meat stew. Kitchen. There we go. Thank you. This, that, and then let's make some jam. Okay. Did it reset? It did, yeah! And then when this starts to get low, we'll make some tartine. It actually might not be a bad idea to make it right now. It will give us that cold buff, boost, whatever that we need. Drink some water real quick. The infection is going to ravage our poor old body. We're gonna lose health constantly, so we're gonna have to find ways to battle that. And it's pretty much gonna be with bandages. Bandages and meat stew. But we used our linen for bandages. We have a fire rag, 2 bandages, some meat stews. How's our hunger looking? Before we head out, is there sleep? 99, 85. Oh, not enough to drink a meat stew. Well, actually it might be because the infection's taking us down. This stuff's pretty cheap to make. So maybe we'll just spam it down. That way it'll start lowering our equip rate, or equip load. And also maybe fight the infection. Doran, I'm infected, buddy. I'm gonna need your blood. Oh wait, that's not what we do? We don't do that? Okay,
Is
fine.
there something you need?
Antiseptic? I feel like I said that. Oh, what is this? Is this the fur armor? Well, that's awesome. I'm excited about wearing that now. Do you have something that cures infections? Cures infections? Oh, look at that. We've just been hanging out with infected, and we don't need to. Bitter? Hold on, let's think about this. What would be spicy and bitter? How would we make this? Actually, I don't care. Let's get 4 of them for now. And then we'll learn the recipe here in a little bit. I think the Master Chef might have the recipe for it. Maybe not. Maybe we have to come across it in the world. But either way, bottoms up, bitches! Cure that infection. Oh my god. Thank you. I knew there was a potion that did it. I just couldn't find it earlier. You must read carefully. Sauroborian.
Greetings, friend.
Hello, my Sauroborian friend. I like saying that word. Load us. Load us in. We need to be free. We need to run wild amongst the fields and the beasts of the trees. Free me! Free Herbert! Leash him upon the world. On Cherchany. We're here. Oh, see? He was so excited he punched the air a little. Gotta watch out. Herbert, like I said, he is spry. He's got $23 in his pocket. Oh, and he's got a stealth potion. Oh, better watch out. Herbert might get stealthy on you. You'll never see him coming. So we should probably maximize our time and actually get stuff done. Now that we have fang weapons, I feel like the troglodytes don't stand a chance over here. We don't need armor to take them on. We have a bandage still, and I'm willing to bet we'll find some linen along the way. I think we put our old set of clothes away. We did. Damn it. Otherwise, we could have used that and torn that up for some linen. That was why I actually was keeping it on me. I love when the OCD part of my brain completely memory wipes the rest of my brain so that it can organize and do stuff. We're going to put all this stuff away that we're not going to use ever. I'm like, actually, I have plans for that. My brain's like, shut up, you. Sit down. We're putting this away. It's like, god damn it. Thanks, brain. You're awesome. So it doesn't look like we're very tired. I think we can go ahead and safely just go on in. Let's check how long our buff for rest lasts. We still have 700 seconds of it, at least. Once we get through this loading screen. I don't know if it's going to drop if time passes. You know, maybe he takes 30 days to open this door. Who actually knows? Time is subjective here. Because I'm old, but also spry somehow. Okay. I just wanted to vamp for a second while our stamina came back. Is that a troglodyte with tits? Every time I see it, it freaks me out. I don't like it. I don't like the hybrid. It's not right. No. I don't want to think about their weird... How would they nurse? They would bite their own boobs right off. Look at their teeth. That's insane. They don't have lips? What? Sorry. But, you know. Do you think we built that? Who do you think built that and then showed the first other person that took that picture? They're like, hey, Herbert, come into this cave and check out what I built. You're like, this is where you've been for the last 6 weeks while the people have been starving? You've been building a sex statue with a troglodyte head? You're like, that's nice. Like, no, it's great. Check it out. The tits are asymmetrical. You're like, yeah, I can see that. Thank you. Like, such a weird statue because the troglodytes are such an odd species to make a fertility statue of. We're going to call it a fertility statue. That seems like the best thing we could do for it and us. We've got to Sam Fisher this cave. We've got to be ready. Sneak in under the cover of night where nobody knows. You guys see fucking nothing. You killed our adventurer friends, and now I'm coming for you. Herbert Fisher. You better watch out. I'm old, but I'm spry. I might be the last of my kind. Might not be as cool as Michael Ironsides, but he's dead here in a cave, so what now? What now, Michael? Oh shit, we've got some potage. Potage. It will slowly heal the common cold? What? We need turnip potage. Stat. We need that out here. A chunky soup that has mana restoring properties? Oh, I bet it tastes like shit. Mineral teas. A stability potion. And a spear. Do we want all of this nonsense right now, or do we want to pick it up on the way out? I think that explains itself. So we're going to do a thing because I got so lost last time. Yeah, we're going to do a thing. I'm going to grab some wood from outside, and we're going to build some campfires while we're in here as sort of like some breadcrumbs to lead back to the entrance. Because I refuse. I refuse to spend the next hour and a half running around this tiny cave. It is so small to get as lost as I get. So we're going to do something that is foolproof. They recommended it last night, and I'm going to do it today, and that is torches and campfires. Light the way. At least the entrance of the cave to the mouth of the cave. Because I literally ran past that illuminated green mushroom by that doorway and was like, nah, it's not that way, and went everywhere else like 3 more times and was like, I guess it has to be that way. Turned the corner, immediately saw the dead corpse by the door, and was like, oh, idiot. So I feel like we'll be able to navigate it fine, but I'm gonna stupid proof it for us, so that once we get in there and I'm like, nah, I won't get lost. What is that? Only bitches get lost. And then I get lost, we'll find our way back. Got a plan. Got a plan for incompetence, which is ever present. It's a shadow that hangs over us. But we do our best to stave against it. Back into the burrow, where we can stare at the creepiest statue imaginable as we load in. And I can have an existential crisis about... So do you think like a troglodyte blowjob is good? Or do you think that it's just as razor sharp and bitey as it looks like it's going to be? I'm just asking because they gave it boobs. And, well, you know, they got to make something to nurse with somehow. So along the way, you wonder. Do the eyes, do they have eyelids? Or did those, like, glowing, blinking, unblinking green eyes just stare at you while it teeths you? And you're like, ew, ew, this is gross. Why did we do this? This is horrifying. Yeah, These are the questions that you have to ask when you see somebody making a statue that has human boobs on a troglodyte head. And yeah, I gotta think that deeply about it, because somebody did it. I don't care if it's the dev. I don't care if it's the quote-unquote people of the time. These people need help. These Muppet people are losing their fucking minds. And I'm going right along with them because that shit is weird. It just is. So we'll make both of our wood things into a campfire kit. We'll come down into the entrance, past it, into this hallway, and slap it down. That way, even if it goes out, we can see the remnants of it and be like, that's the door. We know this. And it will illuminate this hallway. All of which sounds awesome. And you know what we could do too, just so we can have some more stuff to carry back, is slap our cooking pot down on it. That way we even know more so, the one with the cooking pot on it, that's the fucking door out of here. Because we do have 2 campfires. So we'll come over here and gather a mushroom. I'm going to go around this corner and drop our backpack because I see that troglodyte has gazed our Herbert. What's up, dude? You feel like coming over and messing with my fire? I don't appreciate that shit. You're not gonna feel good about this. Impact, 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 you're dead. This is why we wanted fang weapons. Give me your oil. Okay. Herbert is definitely ready for the caves. Herbert is going to decimate. Unfortunately, the troglodytes will shriek his name from the heavens from here on out. I think we might have left our pickaxe at the house, but we can find some in here, funny enough. Oh, look at this. Tiny aquamarine is required. Oh my god. That's a thing we can do. A shortcut with tiny aquamarine. So it would cost 40 if we bought it, but we'll probably come across it with some troglodyte murder. So we're definitely going to kill our way to getting some tiny aquamarine and coming back to the entrance. I'm going to plop another campfire down at the bottom of this once we get out here. Yeah, I sure am. A little bit further along in the dark, right here, so that we know this is the direction we go. At this entrance, we know that we go down that path. The one where the campfire is, of course. And now we're free to go ahead and move on and explore pretty much wherever we want. Let's open this corpse and let's start cleaning stuff out. We've got a cold stone, a transmuted mana stone, using an alchemy kit to merge the stone and a pinch of blue sand. Oh, and that's how we make a cold stone. Interesting. Blue sand for that, so that's going to get me thinking about what we could use to be making a flame stone, a lightning stone, whatever the other stones would be. Stone. I think I've only seen blue sand so far, so there is that. Maybe, I wonder what happens if we infuse a mana stone with crystal powder. That's something we might want to check out. So we might want to try a magic stone, making the cold stone for that recipe. Hello, sir. I was pondering to myself, pontificating in fact, would you like to die? Come on, come to daddy. Impact, 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 you're dead. Oh, you better run, you little fucker. You're still gonna bleed out. I'll be there for your corpse loot in a second. Okay. You gotta teach him. You gotta teach these things to fear you. You'll learn to fear Herbert. Oh, you'll learn, troglodyte. That was definitely the creepiest way we could have done that, is slow walk in and talk to him while he dies. I didn't really mean to do that, but it worked out great for us. That's super creepy. We're gonna take that. Gross. You are gross, monster. Ooh, what do we have over here? Oh, the staff. I don't want the troglodyte staff. It's heavy. It's just going to take up our inventory space, and I am desperate to pick it up. Like, I really want to, but I feel like it's a bad move. We shouldn't do it. So I feel good about just sort of running around and exploring, because we know that the way out of here is back behind us and down some paths to the campfires. I think that'll be enough to get us there once we need to. And so, while it is a little bit more tedious to drop the backpack every time, to have, 15 to 20 more carry weight just for not being able to roll. Like, I'll drop the backpack just so that we can carry all the sweet loot that we're going to get off of these guys. Oh yeah, that sweet, sweet 3 coins. Ugh. Definitely going to need 20 carry weight for that. Justified. But it will add up. The loot by the end of all of this will be so much that we'll be struggling to walk anyway. And have to reorient our gear probably. That's the hope. We'll have gathered so much out of here that we'll need to limp out. So I'm going to start clearing some of these back junk piles. Ow. You made me bleed my own blood. Jerk. We want his linen. And that will eventually get us to more band-aids if we needed it. I don't think we're gonna. The fang weapons are really good. For these initial areas, they're phenomenal. Welcome to the party. Potty, yeah? Herbert's here. You're dead. Where's your friend? Hello, sir. I'm feeling awfully killy today. How about you? Yeah, look at you. Your face is not suited to do sex things. I'm just saying. Why would you put human boobs on you? That's gross. Look at that. Look at those unblinking green eyes. They just stare deep into your soul as it makes those noises. It goes, and you're like, this is not hot. Why? Why did anyone think this is hot? Ugh. Maybe not. Maybe that's a bit excessive. But maybe it isn't. See, look at this guy. He saw it. He saw the boob troglodyte and was like, oh god, is this what we're doing now? Gross, gross, I don't wanna. And then he died that way. You can't say I'm wrong. Can't say I'm wrong. We don't have anything to mine with, do we? No. We've made the same mistake. But I think I was willing to make it this time because we found 3 pickaxes in here last time. And I'm feeling like it's sort of on the cave to provide me with one at this point. Like, you'll get all you need from this cave as long as you look hard enough. And I will. We will look. See? What did I say? Pickaxe for us? Yes, please. Get some mana stone. We got a gravel beetle. That's cool. We should start keeping an eye out for pools. Pools of oil, pools of clean water. Anything that we can use to gain an edge in our... Oh, we don't need clean water. Screw all that. I do want to put this on, though. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Not as cool as I thought it was going to be. Without the rest of an outfit that goes with it. Common mushrooms to cook into a decent dish. Is it decent? How decent? That's pretty decent. No. The same effect markers as anything else. Like, oh yeah, it is pretty good. Hey, and now we know. What do we know about this cooking pot? That's the way out. See, I can old school RPG marker. It just takes a minute to remember that that's what we have to do. Everything manually, everything by hand. The map is a literal piece of dog shit. Look it, there's the map, done. Oh, sweet, we got an awesome view of some boobs. Just what I've always wanted. Gross. They're like, it's not boobs, it's just the rock formation, and they didn't finish carving the statue. Yeah, well, they didn't finish carving it into some boobs, so... Let's say what you want. I know what I see. So in there, we got the garnet already. In that main room is the shield that we want. But I kind of want to clear all of the little side areas and make sure that we found everything worth finding. I feel like we went up all the way already. So we'll go up along the side here. Hello, sir. How do you do? Oh, so aggressive. Impact crater, impact crater, impact crater. Oh, you made a mistake. Okay. Oh, sweet. You got a star mushroom for me. That's lovely. I want it. So we're going to need 2 tiny aquamarine too. Also, I mean, get some iron mining. Okay. Looks like this might be where we're going to find a wizard. Yep, there he is. Sure enough. Let's crouch down. See if we can't get the jump on him. Let's go a little bit fast. Normally I'd take this slower. Sometimes when you don't have night vision goggles, you gotta get some fang axes and a shield and beat your enemies to death. It's like, damn, Sam, you got crazy. I let it in outward. Feel very Sam Fisher-esque with the sneaking mechanics. I love it. Splinter Cell, the first one, was one of my favorite games when it came out. Impact him. Yes, yes, yes. Get rinsed, you little bitch. Alright, he's dead. Good. Good. I did not want to take any damage from him. Give me that. We are going to take his staff. What are you guys carrying wood around for? It's like, cause we saw you wanted to make campfires. That's all you do with wood, right? You just... No. Get our backpack. And our lantern, and let's explore this little area. Sure enough, there's some star mushroom. Ah, here we go, a trog chest. Cool. It's got our hat. Some hex cleaner we'll take, poison rags, and some fungal cleanser. Removes poison and diseases. Oh shit, look at this. Fungal cleanser. We should figure out how to make that. It would be what, like a mushroom soup with Mr. Clean in it? Gravel beetle and some more mana stone, which is good. We can redo that crystal dust quest for that chick in the thing in the village if we wanted. We might repurpose the mana stones for our own use. Let's remember we need to get that cold stone recipe. We should also try and figure out what the fire version of that is. I feel like there was some flame-based items that the alchemist lady sold. That might be the constituent parts we needed. Maybe like the firefly stuff. Hey, I hear your little feet moving around. What are you doing? Don't you hit me. Oh, you did hit me. That wasn't very nice. This guy thinks he's just gonna slap people, huh? Let's drink some water. Even though we have so much extra... That's the entrance to that. Okay. Even though we have so much extra water, I do want to continue to use the resources out in the world. That just means we'll have more water in our pouches for potions when we go back. Wow, they really expect you to get lost here. I think I realize that every time when you see how much clean water there is. They're like, you may very well live down here for the rest of your existence. Just lost in this cave. With the campfires there, it seems very easy to find your way. But it is so easy to get lost if you don't use a marker. And I guess that would be the lesson. Always use markers. This is the crystal room. That's a troglodyte. It's dead. Now, we are missing a couple of things. But we're going to go ahead. We got the shield, the chest, and the garnet. We have our backpack on. So I'm going to go ahead and make our way out. There is some more stuff in here. There's some pools of oil that we could grab. There's at least 2 more iron veins somewhere. But I'm not too worried about trying to hunt down every single thing if it's just a standard resource item right now. Because we can find those. It's not like we're going to hurt for it. We do need to go get tiny aquamarine and come right back so that we can pop those doors open. That is what we need to do. Tiny aquamarine. Remember it. Remember the aquamarine. We need those. Those. Hopefully somebody has them. We didn't empty this. Empty them out. Take it. Now we're overweight. But we're overweight on the exit to Cherchony. I'm already out of coffee again? Damn. Burning through it this morning. Somebody's drinking my coffee. Oh, it's me? Yeah. Yeah, it's me. Load. Load. I can store any item I don't want? What about an entire troglodyte? What if I wanted to save him for later? Like some sort of a creepy snack. I don't know what we would. I bet troglodyte meat is awful. It'd be... Trogs. I don't feel like we're ready for the bandit camp. There's a pistol shrimp. Also, we're freely running around like a little crazy old man, which is fine. But there is a Wendigo somewhere out in this field. And if it sees us, it will do like, what's that horrible torture method they did with the Vikings? Like a blood eagle, I think is what it's called. He's going to blood eagle us. It's going to be really horrifying, and we're not going to let that happen. So we have to keep our head on a swivel. As much as I like to look at the environment around us, it is so pretty. It's pretty and distracting, and we can't let ourselves be too distracted. Because if that thing comes up and eats us, I'm going to be pants-shittingly scared. I see them over there. Okay. Hello, Pearl Bird. You wouldn't happen to have like a Pearl Bird mask, would you? Because if you do, I'm gonna need to beat it out of you. I mean, hey, it's not my first choice. You understand? But it's gonna have to happen nonetheless. I know, I'm not happy about it either. But we can be cowards about this, or we can stand and fight like birds and men. The choice is yours. Pearl Bird. Good choice. Good choice. Excellent choice. Damn it. That's why he was so cocky. Because he had nothing for us. Look at this guy trying to fight off 2 hyenas. Will he be successful? It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to kill him. Hey, buddy. Does it comfort you knowing, even if you kill them both, that you're going to die? Do it. Oh, you almost had him. Bad hyena. Bad hyena. Bad dog. Bad dog. The life of Outward is a rough life. Somebody might just roll on by and watch you get eaten by a hyena and then take all your stuff. And laugh while they do it. Oh, we're overweight. We're too overweight to move. That's unfortunate. Can we adjust stuff before his friend comes back? How overweight? 56. 26. Ooh. Very overweight. Okay. That's enough to roll. Grandpa rolls a lot. Now we can get home with all of our gear. I don't want us to freeze to death. We may have to build a campfire next to our pearlbird friend here. Hello, bird. Would you mind terribly waiting until I get this tree gathered and a fire built before you attack me? Thanks. You're the best. Come get warm by the fire, bird. Wow. You're our buddy. Look at you. Hey, 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 hey. I spoke too strongly. Hey, that was a mistake. You have made mistakes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, well. Who's the one who pecked at his friend? Huh? Wasn't me. I offered you warmth. And you shucked it. Turned his back on the warmth and the law. Of the law. And it's not a good idea to turn your back on me. In cities, I'm a crazy mayor. I wear an alligator costume sometimes. Did they think Herbert was going to be much nicer to them? Because he's not. See, in cities, I don't have an axe or a sword or shield. And thank God for the citizens, because I swear to God, some of those taxation policies. Anyway, This is all happening in Herbert's mind right now, you understand? He's like, oh, the city I'm building. There's no city. He doesn't know what a city even is. He's never been outside of this small village. But he's got dreams. He thinks that cities have something to do with large dragonfly wings and magic. So fucking stupid. Hold on one second. Herbert, are you warm, my friend? Do you feel ready to roll? Roll out on 20s? With the top back? What? I don't know that it does, but I feel like food should degrade far slower when it's cold. This is why this game is better than, like, with the overweight mechanics. It's better than Skyrim. It's better than a lot of things. Oh, hold on. Very important person. Okay. No. I had to send a text and cough, and it cost us getting sick. Damn it. You see what happens when life intervenes with Outward? No good shall come of it. If you're going to play a game like this, you better not have a life. And if you have one, you better nuke it. No, I'm kidding. Maybe it's not that dire. Load the town. Load. Excuse me. Awful. I like this. Don't pick up everything you find. They're like, this is not a hoarding game. Yes, it is. Don't listen to them. Don't ever listen to any game that's like, we provided you with resources everywhere, but you can only have a couple. No, I'm just going to fat roll back. Thanks. I'm going to get my cake, I'm going to eat it too, and then I'm going to carry 17 pounds of rocks in my pockets while I do it all. And you're going to like it, game. You're going to like it. It's like, I don't like it. And we know this. We can tell by how slowly Herbert walks. The game really doesn't want us to be doing this. It's like, you should learn and not carry so much. And I'm like, you should shut up and watch me walk slow, game. Not all the time, but in moments like that, when we're leaving a big area and we encounter a fight at the end of it, we're gonna take everything that poor guy getting attacked by hyenas had to offer us. Even if it means having to slowly limp our way back to town. Do I give a fuck? No. Should you? No. Because you should realize that every single time we slow walk back, that means that our lovely Herbert will be better equipped to deal with the fucking terrifying world we find ourselves placed in. We need to get fur armor, because we're still freezing to death. This trader gear, it had some decent stuff. Some decent survivable stats. I like that it increases our inventory. But man, oh man, do we need that fur armor, I feel like. I want full cold protection And I don't think we can get any better than fur for what we're currently looking to do, which is just freely run around and be warm. We have the fur tent, so when we do get over to the goddamn mountain again, we can camp and maybe branch out from there. I'm going to bring some foodies with us so that we can make some more meat stew. In fact, that would be one reason why we're so overweight, because the shield that we have to give the lady and the garnet are in our inventory. We're going to start chomping down with our miner's omelette. Even that, look at that, even that little bit of weight reduction, we're already walking faster. This game is fucking phenomenal for that. Weight relief, it's real. It's not like you have to just get rid of everything, otherwise you're going to be constantly slow. We have doubled our speed and walk. Because we're full stamina, because we're not trying to do any other actions, and because we have lightened our load just enough. The combination of all of these things has made it so that we can walk fast enough to be fucking bearable as we go to our chest and decide what goodies we're keeping and what we're going to sell in the morning. We're definitely going to keep the staff. We're definitely going to deposit these arrows, and now as we collect arrows we have a bow to use it, which is great. I really want to start trying to use a bow. I've never done that in this game and I want to. We're going to drop our hatchet in there, our extra lantern in there. And if we wanted to be cool, we could be looking at which one of these had more fuel. I think it did put the one, I think we chose the one with more. We did, good. That way we can refuel this one as we have it, instead of leaving one that is partially fueled in our stuff. We want to look out for future us. It's very easy to not look out for future us. Now we're going to take this simple tent and we're actually going to go put it in that primitive satchel down there. And we may even want to upgrade that primitive satchel to a normal backpack and run a little cycle of potions real quick, just so we can get our money back up, get our last. We have 26. So I want to store our mana stones. I want to store our cold stone. We're going to go see if there's some turnips real quick. Actually, we'll worry about doing all of our other backpack stuff at the very end of all of this. We don't need our cooking pot right now. We need to move freely. We don't need these blood mushrooms on us. We don't need the gravel beetles or the ochre beetles. I'm going to keep all of this food so that we use it up, theoretically. Even if we don't really need to eat constantly with high quality items, we're going to do it because we have them and they will expire. So this would be, we're going to keep this bottle on us so that if we happen to get hit with some magic, we can get rid of the effects. This would be like a confusion or something like that. We're going to keep this so if we ever have to drink river water. We're going to keep this because hyenas are infectious little cunts. We're going to keep this so that we can take some damage from some heavy enemies if we had to. And we're going to keep this because Herbert is a sneaky motherfucker, and when it comes time to get revenge, this is going to fuel it. I'm pre-planning that Herbert's going to need to get revenge on something sometime. The jam has a half weight. Let's put that in there. We're going to keep our flint and steel. We're going to keep our salt. We'll drop the iron scraps. I want all three of those water skins. We have a lantern. Maybe we don't need both the torches on us for now. We're really trying to just drop as much of this excess weight that we're not going to use right now as we can. So look at that, 10 animal hide. What the fuck are we going to do with that right now? The answer is nothing. Are we going to use travel rations? Are we leaving the areas? No. Then why do we have it? We're going to cook the eggs. We're definitely going to cook the eggs. Meat. Do we have berries? Well, maybe we'll do a berry run around town and make some more meat stews when our meat gets low. That way we can jump the meter back up. The eggs we're going to cook right now. Let's go into the kitchen and make a cooked egg. Try and restore some of that time. And then maybe we'll prioritize eating eggs while we're out. Egg. 1, 2, 3. 7? 7, yeah, okay. And I think the cooked eggs, the eggs can be used for other stuff, but because they were so close to going bad, some of them, we're just going to cook them all. And so we'll use that as a stash to eat from right now. I'm going to hold on to this so we can monitor it as it starts to spoil. We'll get ready to make it into some... I like my meat stew made out of aged meat, right? So we're going to let our meat mold. Then we're going to cut the mold off of it. And then we're going to throw that bitch into some stew. Which, while it sounds disgusting, is what they would actually do if you wanted to charge somebody $100 for a fucking bowl of soup in reality. It's aged meat. We let it sit there for like 3 months and then cut the shit off of it. That's what you're eating. You're like, I don't feel good about that. They're like, you shouldn't. It was also $75 extra. We have the puncture skill, so I think maybe, while I love the axe, maybe we should make a sword, a fang sword, and use that for a little while. So let's get our linen out. I think, do we still have our predator bones? Where are those at? Predator bones, right here. Okay, let's grab our predator bones. Let's go ahead and make a fang sword. So we'll throw a sword, some animal bones, and some linen cloth. Blam, fang sword. Okay. Now, somebody had told me to do this last night as well. They said take 3 predator bones and cook them. So we're going to, while I'm thinking about it. So let's get 1. Let's get 2. Let's get 3. Cook it up. 1 food waste. Okay. Sweet. Disease mush that remains when a cooking recipe fails. Maybe we should have put salt in it. Wah, wah. Oh well. That would be probably why they told us to do that. So that we'd make some fucking troll food waste. But it's okay. Now we've got the food waste. It looks like it doesn't go bad. So that's interesting. There might be something we could do with that. Who knows? Or maybe I didn't do the recipe right. Also a possibility. But we did get the fang sword that we needed made. So those bones that we burned up were not necessarily dedicated for anything. I'm not worried about trying to make fang armor right now. I don't think we're going to go fishing. We will need to go down to the beach and get some more blue sand when it comes time to make some cold stones. I don't know why we're going to need to make cold stones besides the recipe. But we're going to do it. We are very tired, but I want to get this shield out of our inventory and this garnet sold. And the same lady's going to give us the opportunity to do both. So we'll run over to her really quick before we go sleep or finish managing our inventory. I'm probably going to make one run of all the stores to see if anybody has anything worth buying before we cycle their bullshit. We'll talk to Risa. Risa, who took your eye? Can we go murder whoever took your eye?
There you are.
Because I'll
Urgent
do it.
news just came in.
I hate that they took your eye from you.
Well then. I'm going to Berg, the main settlement in the Enricar
Berg.
Forest.
It's literally Berg. I thought it was Bern, Brem. I was saying all kinds of shit. It's literally what you think it is. It's the simplest name attachment ever, Berg.
I have an offer. It's the Blue Chamber. Well then, it's
So
your
you
choice.
want us? We
Your
talked to
life
her.
is in your
That's the only
hands.
reason I'm spamming through this.
You will need to prepare.
Is we have already done this.
Listen well.
As Aoeos in the stream, the same contiguous stream. In part 1, we were Aoeos. We did all of this. We talked to her. We read it out loud. We did the stuff. But we're not going to do it every single time because this was meant to just catch us up. So we're doing a... This is my quote-unquote speed run, which means it's not a speed run, but we're going to be more focused on trying to get back in action and back into exploring as quickly as possible. I desperately need coffee because I'm talking a lot and my throat is drying up. So I'm going to grab another cup of that real quick. I'm going to drink some water before I do that because while I'm thirsty, Herbert is also fucking thirsty and he'll die first. So he actually, sadly, takes precedence over our real life needs. You feel good about yourself, Herbert? Huh? You bastard. You old bastard. In fact, you know what? Just because I really love you. Oh, wait, that's going the opposite way. I was going to say, I'm going to go put you in bed. Hold on. I'm thirsty, but I can wait to go grab coffee until we're at the loading screen, because that'll save us some time for me just standing there freezing to death and wasting all of our stuff. So let's talk to her real quick. Mrs. Turnbull.
Greetings,
Helen.
friend.
Helen, you slut. I need work.
Lend me your ear.
Work. I can't. Don't cut my ear off, Helen. I'm sorry I called you a slut.
You've earned this.
I got this mushroom. Just don't stab me. I'm old. But spry. Old but spry. Remember. I might have something
Lend
for
me
you
your
also.
ear.
I have this weird thing I found.
I'm always interested in curiosities.
I found a
What have you
strange
got?
garnet in the ribcage of an ash giant. So that thing's an ash giant. I'm glad he knows more than we actually know because I had no fucking clue what that was.
Oh, an interesting piece.
30 silver, you cheap bitch. Okay.
Excellent.
It's not excellent. It might be excellent for you. But not us, Helen. Not us. Okay. I'll leave you to your
I'll
work.
see you.
Thank you. I do appreciate you despite my filth mouth. I'm old, but spry. Do you have anything of interest, my Soroborian friend?
Greetings, friend.
We're coughing? Oh, shit. We've got the... Uh-oh. I don't want to be coughing. We need tiny aquamarine. We need 2 pieces of that for that cave. That is one thing we need to do. I'm not forgetting
Stay
it.
there.
I think she might have aquamarine. She doesn't. Oh, why do you hate us? What else do you have? You don't have any turnips. Of course you don't. Because we bought them. We bought them all, didn't we? Oh, look at frost damage and resistance. So it's actually cool potions that we want to drink, which is extremely counterintuitive to my mind. Oh, okay, look at this. Crimp nut. Oh, no, I was thinking for the stones, what could we use? Smoke root. Maybe we combine some fucking smoke root. No. Is it expensive? 15. This could be it. Because we could sell... No. How much would you sell blue sand for? If she had blue sand, she'd probably sell it for 30. Because she bought it from us for 14, which means it's fucking valuable. Because these people don't buy shit for anything. Except potions. You guys love potions. I want to go see if we can buy that spicy bitter tea recipe. I never want to have to buy those again. So we're going to go talk to the master chef, and we're also going to see if we can buy our skill. Wait. It's 500 gold, isn't it?
Amber, my friend. Curious. Amber, my friend.
That one's 500. Okay. So now we can block better, and now we've got some more health. It was 100 gold, which set us back quite a bit. I want to buy a recipe, and then we have to... Miner's Omelette, Lux Leash, Turnip Potage. Bitter Spicy Tea, I want that recipe. Is it the mineral tea we want? I think I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's expensive. I'm halfway tempted to buy the expensive recipes when we see them, but we're gonna try and cure ourselves right now. Physician, heal thyself, so we will. What can I sell you really quick? I have a couple eggs. Okay. Now, let's get into the house. It looks like we pushed Risa on her way to Berg. We did our mushroom quest. We've done the first crystal dust quest, I think. Oh no, we still need to. Okay. Okay, so we gotta run around and do some more of these little side quest things. Now, what do we need to cure ourselves of here? We have the cold. So I'm glad I grabbed that soothing tea. That was why I did. I was like, I think that's a cold that we have. Cures the common cold. Blam. The cold is now receding. Excellent. Now that we've got our cold taken care of, .3 of 50 and 3.7 of 18. We can make more meat stew when we get some berries, because we have that. We've still got some oil to make some potions. Or, if we needed to, refill our lantern, but I don't think we will. So let's do the triple cycle thing. We're going to sleep for some time. Actually, in this first cycle, we'll do 15 and then 9, just to repair anything that's broken. I'll grab some coffee. We'll run the cycle 2 more times when I get back, assuming I remember. And if I don't, then we'll just go explore. But I think we will, because we need the potions. We need to get that fur armor done so that I can not worry about it and we can move on with our life. Willing to bet that we're going to try and get fur armor all the way until spring, but then we'll just store it and we'll run along our happy way until the next winter when we need it, and that'll be fine. The fact that we need it, we still need it. We have the tent. I want the full set. I think it's important. We have our trader gear for our normal year-round wear. It has a little bit of cold insulation anyway, so at least we won't be so exposed to the elements. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some coffee. listen to the music pick up as we're ready to sleep. We're ready to sleep. I really need to set up a coffee machine in here, so I can just do that while we do this. That's all I need is coffee to function. One more. One more. I almost grabbed the controller and was like, let's go. Time to roll. No, no. Don't you do it. Don't you roll. You hold still. Damn it. Hold still and sleep. 24 more hours. Herbert's spry, but every now and then he needs his 3-day rest. I think that indicates that he might be sick. Poor Herbert. You know, every day or so I just need to sleep for 3 days straight. You're like, oh, that's weird. He's like, yeah, but I like it when the stores get new items on the shelf. You're like, that's Herbert, you need to do more with yourself. When you say it all matter of fact, as if it was just a thing that happened, now I feel bad that we make Herbert sleep for 3 days straight. Fuck. I don't know how many more times I'm going to let him do it now. He's at the end of his life. He's not a young man. He can't afford to just sleep and cycle store inventories for the rest of his life. He won't make it. But we are going to do it at least 5 more times throughout the whole playthrough. I know that. Not counting this one. I'm just going to keep extending it. No, we will use the bank whenever we need to use the bank, but I do want to not make
Is there something you need?
Leap too often. We can buy one, huh? Maybe I should go make some potions real quick. What's our water like? We're good. We can make our 2 oil into some potions. These potions. This will give us 6 warm potions. And that'll get us back started on our alchemy empire. We never need much to get started. We could even get started with 2
Is there
gold,
something you need?
like we have. 2 silver. It's not gold. Oh, right. We need to sell these first. Sell. 24. Okay. 21.
Is there something you need?
Maybe. The question is, Doran, is there something you need? How about 15 warm potions? Excellent. He's like, oh god, you're doing that thing again? Damn
Hey
it.
there.
He's like, we have so many of these things in the back room. It's just a giant storage warehouse labeled Herbert's Nonsense. Yeah, he just brings in the same stuff. Poor old guy. I don't even know if he might not even know he's making these potions anymore. But I do, I know. Or old but spry. I'm not sure doing that all and buying that from you is going to be worth completing that quest right now, so we're just going to go grab some more oil. What do you have, guy? Do you have some cool stuff for me? Let me see.
Greetings, friend.
Oh, you have a mask? That's sweet. What's it do? Hot and cold. Oh, mostly hot. A little bit of a movement decrease. Even on the mask, huh? Oof. Pouch bonus 5 though. And some impact resistances and some different, adventurer armor. This might be a thing we have to buy. We're also going to need to buy that. Shit. 275? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, you're brutal, son. You are brutal. This is a really cool item, though. I want this. Do we want this more than we want the fur armor? I don't think we'll be able to afford either, honestly. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We have a gold bar stashed away, so we might have to crack into our savings account. We did squirrel away a little gold, silver, a little bit of gold to make silver to, yeah, you know, money. Oh, that's what that was. Maybe I made crystal powder and shoved it in our chest up here. Make lots of potions. Lots of potions to make lots of money.
Is there something you need?
I love that you guys provide us with a way to just make money in the town. It's the best. Because a lot of this gear is expensive, and I could not imagine trying to grind for it out in the world with like a 3-day time limit. Like, I want that armor from the adventure guy. Uh-oh. 225. We still can't get it, but this has no movement cost. It also does not have dual defenses, and it has lower impact resist. But I feel like we're a lot closer to getting that than we are to getting 275 for the adventure gear plus the helmet, when we have the helmet and the boots for fur already. So I think we're going to do what I said and go grab our gold bar and get the fur armor. The adventurer armor set will come back around. That guy will have it again. And it'll, you know, honestly, when we need hot defense is in the desert, and it's going to be a fucking minute before we go to the desert. So, look it, there's our crystal powder. Let's go take this to the lady. The lady. And let's try and drop some stuff out of our inventory that we're not going to use. Oh god, our star mushrooms are depleting. We need turnips. Where the hell would we find some in the world? I bet there are some. I bet turnips exist in the world. We just don't have to know what they look like. I know they're little purple nubs, but if it's anything like a turnip, it's going to be under the ground. And I don't want to fucking look for some sprout that we can pick. This world is huge, and I don't know where they are, so we're not going to waste time doing that. If we lose the star mushrooms, guess what? We'll buy more. I guess. Celestial toadstool. God, we should find a way to use these in a potion or something right now that isn't... What the fuck could you make with a star mushroom? Can we RPG logic our way to figuring out a new potion to utilize for our star mushrooms that isn't going to burn up a lot of other important ingredients uselessly? Oh, that's a fucking stretch. Live weedy and star mushroom. Yeah, see, we're just going to end up having to do random combinations of shit, and it's going to hurt us. Because I think... Is it 1-to-1 with this shit? I can't remember. I think it's gravel beetles, blood mushrooms, and water. Make a fucking health potion or something? I'm just trying to remember. Because I've made a bunch of this stuff by experimenting before. And then I think we looked up the warm potion and astral potion thing. But we happened upon quite a bit of these recipes just by fucking with ingredients when I first got this. So let's see if we can come up with some cool shit. If we do a gravel beetle and a blood mushroom and some salt water, we're gonna get nothing. Life potion! Oh, gangster! Look at you, gangster! Who's a gangster? Why you gangster? Why you so gangster? Okay. Instantly heals some wounds. So this is going to be really good for us. More for us than selling. I imagine they're worth some money, but we now don't have to worry about healing. See, I can fucking outward. I'll kill you. Herbert's the best. Not that anyone was saying I couldn't. I'm just, you know, I have issues. That's funny. Also accurate.
Is there something you need?
I think there might be something I need, Doran, but I'm not too sure. Oh, look at you. You'd buy these for 8 apiece. Gravel beetles and blood mushrooms, huh? I think we have another gravel beetle and another blood mushroom. We could make 6 life potions total. We're going to, actually, now that I'm saying it. She does sell life potions. For 25 a pop, you fucker. What a markup. Damn. Endurance potion. Okay, what would we use for endurance? We used a blood mushroom, a gravel beetle, and some water. So we would use a normal beetle, some crimp nuts. No. Far more stamina than garberries, huh? Anti-poison properties when boiled. Oh my god, this is gonna get so deep. Do we need to boil crimp nuts? Maybe I'm not gonna worry about the stamina potion. I was just thinking, what if we could also start making stamina potions? If gravel beetles and this, it has to be this and this, or this and this. Unless it's just more gravel beetles. I don't fucking know. Well, that's something that's something to learn about as we go. I'm not going to short circuit too much about it right now, but that is fucking awesome. We have 188, so let's sell our gold bar to you. 288, okay. Let's go get our fur armor and toss that on.
Is there something you need?
So the downside, 288. Hold on, we have enough to go buy the adventure armor right now, so let's think about what we're doing. This gives us a 20 defense of, cold weather defense of 20, sorry. This gives us 10. This gives us 10. So we have the boots and we have the mask. So if we go and buy the adventurer armor, we would also have fully usable, what's our cold defense that it gives us? I don't think it was as much as 20.
Greetings, friend.
Not nearly. Cold weather of 6. So we would have a total of 26 though. With an extra little bit of pouch. We'd move a little slower. And we'd have to, our stamina cost for every action would be higher, which is not good. But that higher impact resistance is huge. And if we bought the helmet, that would be not good. Well, I just like the idea of having a pouch bonus when we switch from our trader armor. Because right now it'll drop down to 10. But if we could have a pouch bonus, a total of 15 in our pocket, would we take a total of 6% movement related costs? Stamina and actual movement. If we get hot weather defense, it would prep us for the future. But is 10 hot weather defense good? Or is that not even good? Because if it's shit, if we need 20 for it to do anything, we have this hat already that has 5, so that's cool. This one would have 5 too, but just do a bunch of other shit. Some of it negative. We'd have a total movement reduction of 5 on everything. 5% on everything, so a total of 10 if we bought both of these. Fuck that! 10% reduced movement? Impact resistance of 12. It has fire resist. That's what that extra shit's for. Fuck. Not bad. And maybe we'll drop our trader outfit in our primitive satchel. And just start rounding that kit out. Oh, looks like we need to move it. Actually, we could probably even put our hat and boots in there for right now. Because we're going to go put our fur stuff on. Sweet. We have to keep in mind that we cannot spend any more money because we don't have anything. So we'll have to go and buy thick oil when we want to get more money and start that up again. So I'm actually going to go drop our money in the chest so that we cannot spend it. We could always sell some of the items we have to get more money. But we have enough to buy a full stack of thick oil from somebody when they get it. These I'm going to abandon to the winds. They're going to expire. Oh well. I don't want them on me. We have... Okay. Oh yeah, we need to get our fur stuff. That's right, fur. Okay. Looks a little interesting. We'll see how it does. We're not all that tired, so I feel like we're going to stay up through the night and go explore. because it's nighttime, I think we're going to take the beach route. Let's get some water and boil it real quick. That is the one thing we were missing. We'll slap the bank back down so we don't lose it. Always expect to get murdered when you leave. Only take what you're going to use. Let's equip our sword so we have a weapon once the shit hits the fan. I feel good about leaving with our fur tent and everything that we have. So let's eat one of these eggs. Take a drink. We can drop that magical powder over here to Helmy and complete her quest. She'll give us some more potions.
Hey there.
Like to talk?
This is yours.
Sweet. Some money, some hex cleaner, potion, astral potion. Thank you. How much did that clog our inventory? And antidote. Okay. We can hold on to that stuff, and yeah, we'll hold on to it. Now we even have more money. At a certain point soon here, we're going to start using that bow. I feel like it's real important for us to start getting our ranged sort of on our radar and abilities that we know how to use in a pinch. Did we never loot this? Oh hell, look at that. Very cool. I don't want any of that right now. Wow, we never came this way at all. We have a pick though, right? Yeah, we have a pick. So that's free money that's just sitting there. I know you're here, troglodytes. Come. Show yourself. Show. I'm old, but I'm spry. I hear your little feet moving around over there somewhere. I hear you, troglodyte. Get that garbage out of our inventory. Let's get our light back. Come on, thick. I need that thickness. Damn it. ever get any thick love. Gather some mushroom, yes. Now let's get out of here. Let's get to the beach route. Chersony. It just makes you just want to say it every time. Chersony. What's going on out there, Chersony? No, it's Chersony. And also yes to both. Oh. Food rots with time. So do your bones. You're like, oh, that's sad. Oh.